Welcome back to Schureberg. Since the last video, I just rezoned the areas of Blightenburg, Michigan, Blightenburg City, Aconiscrazy Northwest, and again, Saskatchewan. And some of the roads had been built in Scratchy Labor. In today's episode, you might going to do another Aconiscrazy expansion. But first, Silksburg Central is waiting. So I need to expand the agricultural first. Then after that, Aconistansen South will expand you later. First, you need to say this. This is agricultural farms. You need to go to the side, and the agricultural okay, wrong spelling. Gargles, everything. Let's make it 540. And 540. Oh God. Why do you have a transformer? You don't need a transformer to do this one. This might lead a corruption. And once a thing, you need to go to another one. Fast forward. Art and demolish it against the rules. So against the rules, demolish again. And once again, demolish the rules. And why you have a water pipe layout system? And Selhas Road. We don't need everything about that. Oh God. Do I need to have a police station? Small police station and small police station. Should be placed right over here and the elementary school. Loads of time. Seriously. It's not necessary. Doing this. After that, oh, okay. This will take a loads of louder than that. Let's make it 48. 48, 48. And the Selhas Road. What's the thing? Do I need to rebuild this again? This again? Oh God. One more thing. There's no such as a while. About memories. This might take a while. So the first thing you need to say, it needs money on the other side. Oh God. Let's need more and more and more. Back to the center. Stop the clock. You know what? Let's speed it first. God. Do I need to speed it up? Stand by. Alright then. Should be replacing. Here, here. Edukini. I'm in Schweisberg. Since so let's move on to September. Ah, there you go. One setting it is stop the clock. Aconistansen South has a lot of things to do. So what's the next thing? So I'm going to say that the agricultural farms needs to be cloned from Silksburg Central. And otherwise, first, is the elevation. Resume if it needs anything. And it's known. Where is it? Where is it? It's surprisingly draggable. The one-shaped U rules. From one security to another. Oh! One more thing. Into rural pieces. The security will let us know. Please do not tap on something connected to Aconiscrazy. Aconiscrazy is the next segment. And whatever. Same thing. Is this the same thing? What? Give me one more thing. And more suppression. That requires more power than the other health. Looping over the capacity is more than enough, so add more. Power Conservation Act. Is this the one? Well, water and garbage must be required. And most of it. And you need natural gas power plants, so you need high wealth residentials. It generates from no pollution to maximum pollution here and here. Well, otherwise more than anything isn't enough. I don't realize how this happens. Alright then, stop the clock. I think Aconiscrazy is missing. So let's go back then. So here we are in Aconiscrazy. You might going to say that expenses is too expensive and the income is too cheap. So let's check the following subway lines that are available. Oh my god. You might going to say that some of these are not the following you need to go. I need to say this is not a drill. And it's not even a drill. And what to do is to demolish everything itself. So try demolishing anything without anything. First of all cities must be impersuasive. Into one single lane without we concurrently. And of course, and one more or another. Okay. And we said that it is not quite as good. So the HSRT transit hub stations must be required in this station or center. But first, all the agricultural zones must be replenished and rebuildable. For most of the time, and resume. Fireworks day. And it's the end of the year. More than I thought. The year should be increasable and draggable. So don't forget about it. To Aconistansen South. '77. To Aconistansen South. All buildings must be connected to Aconistansen South. So let's say yeah. Give me a transformer lot. Oh, there. And there you go. One thing you need to do is the marina, and most all of these ones are not yet completable and completable. Then fast forward. Then see anything if you want to see anything about. Then you have to make money faster and slower. And all of these are, oh my god, you need more money for that. And more of these parks. Transition hubs. Let's build it like this one. And 1 out of 10 people, you need to require more and more. Let's try another one. Then that will be the one. Build a museum. Then it's make it to 2005 to make more money in 1 out of plane. Oh my god. Need more toll roads. In a toll roads are not complete. Let's add a toll road here and here to make wide coverage possible. And the last thing is the Aconiscrazy. And where's the center? Fast forward. Does anything happen without the center or without anything with the center? So stop. Check the subway. If you need something else, you need to rebuild this again in 1 out of another. And god, where's that replacing? Need more subway stations. Then stop. I don't have much money than the other ones. This one is too expensive, and it's too expensive for this one. Of course. New Year again. Fast forward. Not much time for the 2-year time lapse. Okay, stop. So the income is now expensive and the expenses is now very cheap. So let's adjust. Utilities needs increasing. A power line hookup. Neighbor deals. Water from Aristocracy. Power from Schureberg. No, unavailable. No, not again. Unavailable. 2,000. This will estimate cost too much. So let's check it again until April or May. It should be done unless something happens without any further ado. We won't be able to do them again. Stop the clock. So what's the next thing? Even the power line is connected from Aconiscrazy, so let's get something work of art. And once a thing, demolish it first. No, the cell house road. 48 and... well, 46. Oh my god. What is this happening? Let's wait for the smoke to come out. And there you go. That is the one. So fast forward. This will imagine how exactly how it looks and what is the same thing you want to sew and stop. Let's go back to the center, and what to do is not compliable. And it's not very easy to speak as then. This will wait until 1996. When the water is coming out of rate, because the water is out of rate and stop. Do you want everything else without a job or without a job? Stop the clock. So what's the next thing? And Silksburg Central, Aconistansen South, and Aconiscrazy are busy. Welcome back. Then Schureberg has a lot of things to do. And here's the problem. So many commercial zones, and it cannot be built on this side. Because what happens when you check the demand is too much. Need more residential buildings. On the other side, check the crime. No number of arrests and whatsoever. But you need more of those. When you check the sign on it, that requires more of this. Then let's have some more. I don't know. I don't really think it was. If you want to add some more power, you need more power than the other side. So more water on the current usage, air pollution, jobs and population, water pollution, no garbage. And check the hazard things. And so many hazardous areas might be tolerated. Check the crime. Oh my god. We're gonna need more police stations. And whatsoever. And there you go, what's there. And there's so many of these areas that requires more than it thought. Add more and build more. Where to add more or build more. Where to add more. No, where is it? Oh my god. How many times I'm telling you not to build this area of apart? So this is a very high residential. And one thing, that there's so many of this that requires more anything. That's at our local branch library. Add something you want. Please desire. Need more commercial zones. Everything is water, power, traffic. And it requires more traffic. I need to fix this problem. So I'm going to say add more. No, not really. Transit shortage. Let's make it 450 and a well-known 450. And I don't know. No, not that one. This building's me is miserable. Add something another one. Oh god, the zone is too large. And rebuild on the other side. On the other side, any buildings is crazy. All the other buildings are crazy, and the zone is too large again. Once again. You need to be safe and confusable. We will demolish existing development. Add another one, and add another one. To complete the work. You don't need any more one-way roads anymore because they will not connect anything each other. So what happens if you connect each other? It will not be pleasable. So what to do is aside. Next to this station. So, do you really have to say about without having any tune? Which might happens that goes from the other side into this side. Same as winter. And it's not related to the other side because this one didn't connect the road either. As long as you get either ones, decide. Well, not known. Well, this is a not known idea. Add a straight piece. Straight junction. And another junctions here. To make more perfect on each labeled roads. And coming up next will be the other ones. Oh God. Give me more time. It should be on a street junction. 2 street junctions in 1 lane. However, it's not this side full. Going to the most of it. Thickness and pollution. Check the route. There's no one way here and another one way here, but it needs more allotted area, and it needs more of these stations. And fast forward to 2018. This might take a while in a single precision. Maybe this is an office building. Well, it will take 4 years or more, as long as it waits. Oh. Walton Plaza and Greenwich Shirts. Things what you need to say is a beach. This is a bad word. This will restrict a while. On the other side, a fun in the pool. Where to place the fun in the pool? Nearby. What is it again? Check another one. We're to put a park here, over here, and here and over here. What about this one? Where is the placing? Overlaps protecting zone. It should be turned into blue, and it turned into blue. Well, kind of some sort. Let's go. Around the hill. Oh. Around the hill should be straightened. Finally, planeless. Oh, go. Soften it first. This can crash. Another less. In other words, no other time. Bang, bang, bang. That you shouldn't do it. Every time it's corrupted. It's a well-known corruption, and the other one is corrupted. And rebuild the beach. Positions from red to blue. It will go together from red to blue. Band. It will go as band. Soften the areas of these to one lane. Into one lane and into one. It goes on and it's on. Maybe it will actually this area. It will go nicely and nicely. Now all you have to do is to place it again. Should be partial. If something overlaps, oh god, overlaps again, must be built in a partial land. Can you try this again? Oh, there you go. Not really good. Stand by. That isn't the time to do this. 77 lines. On this terrain type, it cannot be rebuilt on this terrain type. So, fragimental. Fragimental. It's very fragimental if you don't rebuild on this side. And one thing you need to say is another plateau or something. Does one thing happen enough? Does one thing happen enough? Okay, this is the first attempt. No one happens, do it. Okay. Back to the terrain. No terrains are allowed to be completable, buildable, and recyclable. Oh god. For those who are wondering, happening and consisting, which may not be precise enough, and rebuilt. That isn't the time to do this. And once a thing, rebuild the beach. And relaxation for Sims. A footprint must be reinvented in red to blue. Alright. And replace. How does it matter? How does it matter? How does it matter? Let's try building with however, it's not. Soften into pieces. One little ice and ice on this little. should be better. Better. This truck is not enough. Everything destroys. And now it's what's next? It should be partial. It's on a partial side. What's on the partial side? Here. And the 5 times 9. Oh god. One more. Soften. Is there existing twice and twice? No, no other than. Let's have some fun. Something without fur. And that is the one. What to do is build a road from here to here. And it's unsuitable. And what to do is unsuitable. And there you go. This is the Schureberg Beach. Schureberg shoreline. And you can enjoy the fun of their believing. And what to do is something happening here. Around each side on this side. You can enjoy 9 of these shorelines going to the side and into the side, or it's belonging to this side into the right side on this side. So let's move on. Other changes may be working on with something smaller than before. And oh god, no road connections. And it's not even road connection. So let's go once over. And oh god, why are so many of this didn't properly built on this side? You don't. This is new one. Oh. Edges of the map should be replaced. And it's complete. So once a thing, this is the area of the right side, Blightenburg Beach. So where's the center? Alright then. Schureberg Beach has now 1819 or something population. Stop the clock. 4 of the smallest cities may be might be okay. Might be another one. So another 4 of the following cities might be smaller, and it should be re-expandable on each side. So coming up next, what to do is the small city in progress may be predictable in one out of any kind. And one of this one is precisely. So what to do is another smaller cities in 1 single hour and 1 single minute, in a quarter of the hour and a quarter of 1 hour. So coming up next is this one. So you might going to have 2 of the following cities might be smaller. I'll see you in the next episode.